Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to playoff soccer. The Grizzlies take on the Falcons of Heights High School in the semifinal regional, in the regional semifinal contest here at Bobby Bribieska Family Stadium on a cool, cloudy, and not windy night. It's a pretty nice evening here. Temperature right at 70 degrees. Good night for soccer. We had rain yesterday. The field is still a little damp from the lack of sunshine today, but all in all, it ought to be a great night for soccer. We're going to switch it over to the Austin Clifton interview on the McCurdy Real Estate and Auction pregame show. Stay with us. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzlies Soccer.
Campaign of this property, and it's sold right. Should we book it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
This is the McCurdy Real Estate and Auction Varsity Pregame Show. Coach Austin Clifton reviews the last varsity game and takes a look at today's upcoming contest. Sponsored by McCurdy Real Estate and Auction. Real estate, but better. And now, let's join Coach Clifton with Kevin Arkin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the McCurdy Real Estate and Auction pregame show. McCurdy Real Estate and Auction, real estate, but better. And we're joined, as always, by our head coach, Austin Clifton. And, Coach, here we are. It is playoff time, varsity only now from here on out, and we win or go home.
Yep, varsity only. We ended the regular season last week with two good games, City League games against Bishop Carroll. We ended up having to move that game to Wednesday due to weather on Tuesday, and then played back-to-back actually with having our senior night and playing West High on Thursday. And JV girls were able to play the Bishop Carroll C team since West High doesn't have a JV. So it all worked out really well. Weather ended up being really nice on Thursday for our senior night. Got the varsity game in first just for preventative reasonings, but it ended up being nice. And it's nice for the JV girls to play under the lights, something different for them, and a little bit different with the games being reversed. But, yeah, all in all, it was good. And, you know, we got what we needed done, and we ended up the 4 seed and right where we wanted to be, and that's where we are for the postseason.
And the senior night recognition ceremony went real well. We thank, of course, we always thank Jan Prophet Shoemaker for joining us for that event, and we love having her there and recognizing her for all that she's done. But good crop of seniors, and it was great to see them walk, although a bit melancholy as well. Yeah,
it's always bittersweet, you know, knowing that it's getting towards the end of the road for some of them, and you know, but as a coach, it's kind of like a parent feeling, which I don't know because I'm not a parent, but you know, you just hope that everything we've done over the last 4 years to prepare them and to teach them and to guide them will help them in life after high school, and you know, whatever it is they choose to do, whether it's school or raising a family and being a parent, or you know, going straight to work. I think these girls will be ready, and I think we've done a good job with them, and they're great kids. And yeah, it was nice to recognize them and their parents and or whoever walked with them, and weather was nice, and it was a really good night.
So let's turn our attention now to the matter at hand. We are in regional play tonight and hopefully Friday night as well. And I know we're all wanting to go to state and fight for the crown, but you have to win regionals first. And 2 games against familiar opponents, as it turns out, 2 City League games in our region bracket.
Yeah, so we opened up with the 13 seed in Wichita Heights. We played them probably either a month ago or a little less than a month ago here at home at Northwest, and you know, we won 5-0. We had a red card that game. We played man down, so it was kind of a weird game. But
that was a weird game.
So we're familiar with them, and we know who they are and kind of what they've got. But postseason's it's different. You know, everybody's you lose and you go home, and everybody's fighting for a spot in the next round, and it's going to be different. So we got to practice that way and prepare that way and be ready for, a different Heights team than what we saw the first time. But, they're good. And then, like you had mentioned, if we happen to get by Heights, we play the winner of East and Junction City on Friday, because East, if they were to win, they have graduation on Thursday.
And that's not a problem for us. Playing one extra day of rest probably would be good for both teams, to be honest with you. Give them an extra chance, both teams a chance to prepare. But first of all, you got to win against Heights. You mentioned the 5-0 score and the red card, and what a weird game that first one was. Do we need to prepare? Are you preparing any differently now for them than you would have a month ago?
No, it's the same. And scouting them and looking at them, the teams get better or worse throughout the season, so you look at that because we played them in about the middle of the year, so they'll be different than what they were in the middle of the season. But as far as for us, we're still doing all the things that we've been doing and practicing and playing and preaching the things that how we want to play, and so as long as we do those things, we'll be fine.
Any changes to the roster? Sometimes you'll tweak the roster and bring a couple of JV kids up. Are we doing any of that this year?
Nope, not this year with having 20 on the roster already, and there's really not that much room for anybody else. We just kind of kept it the same, and we're just going to roll with what we got. So it'll be the same 20 that we've been seeing throughout the regular season.
And do we have anybody hurt?
Nope.
This is the best news I've heard. Everybody's ready to go. It's almost like opening day. Yeah. And actually it is opening day because it's a whole new season. Everybody starts 0-0. Starting tonight, again against Heights. They're going to come in 0-0 as well, so the records really don't mean much of anything, and they're going to those girls from Heights are going to fight hard.
Yeah, they'll fight hard, and it'll be a tough, scrappy game, and we got to be ready. So we will be, but make it out if you can. If not, we will have the live stream available for the first couple rounds. I know with CASHA rules and stuff, we're allowed to do that, but if not, and you can make it out, I do know the ticket prices go up about $1 or $2 for postseason games, so just be prepared for that if you're coming out in person. There will be a little bit more. And
there are no passes in postseason because it's a state event and not a local event.
Yep, no passes and just $1 or $2 more, so just be prepared for that and just so nobody's surprised.
Okay, well, we'll wish you the best of luck tonight against the Falcons, and I'm going to be an optimist, and I'm going to tell you that I'm looking forward to visiting with you Friday before our game against either Junction City or East High.
Sounds good. We'll plan on that.
Head coach Austin Clifton on the McCurdy Real Estate and Auction pregame show. Stay tuned. We'll be back after a 60-second timeout and a message from our good friends at McCurdy, who we want to thank for sponsoring these pregame shows all year long. We've failed to do that before our regular season finale, and that's my fault. But they have been tremendous supporters of the program over the years, and especially this year taking on the pregame show, and I'm happy to announce that they have agreed to do the same again next year, so they'll be back with the boys season next fall in support of our pregame show, and we thank everybody at McCurdy Real Estate and Auction for that. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the starting lineups and the play-by-play of today's game against the Wichita Heights Falcons. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Whole marketing campaign of this property and sold right to
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is it.
Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGrizz. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hambledon Ford on the big corner of 119th West in Kellogg. We're better. We're proven it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hambleton. And by Aerotech Engineering, 5555 North 119th Street West in Mays, serving customers that rank among the world's largest manufacturers of civilian and military aircraft. Thank you, Tom Simon and everyone at Aerotech Engineering. By Tom Lassiter and Gleason, Gouin, Colson, and Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Intrust Bank of Wichita, 105 North Main with branches throughout Sedgwick County. Intrust is built on value. We change to meet the times, but we will never change our principles. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan & Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Now with our new location at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction on East 13th Street, just east of K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Shoemaker families, strong supporters of Grizzly soccer through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. By Emerson Biggins, 808 East Douglas at the east edge of Old Town. Come visit Emerson Biggins and enjoy the great food, cold brews, and hospitality of Luis Lopez and his staff today. By Hurricane Sports Bar at the corner of 13th and Tyler. Luis Lopez has brought his hospitality west to make it convenient to Grizzly Nation. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Todd Eflin Narrates. Hey, that's me. Voiceovers for audiobooks, product or promotional videos, telephone systems, and business commercials. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament. And by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field and to the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
Thank you, Todd Eflin. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Northwest High School, Bobby Brubieska Family Stadium, for tonight's regional semifinal between the Northwest Grizzlies and the Heights Falcons. My name again, Kevin Arkin. Glad to be with you. I'm joined by our executive producer, Sam Vasquez, who's going to give you all the sights and sounds of tonight's game, such as they are, on what is actually a pretty decent night for soccer. Grizzlies are the number 4 seed in the West in 6A, and Heights is the 13th seed. The winner of this game will play either East High or Junction City. They are playing at the same time that we are. If we win, we will host. If we lose, then our season will be over, and Heights will travel to one of the other two sites. Doing the coin toss at midfield, Grizzlies come into this game with a regular season record of 10-6, and the Falcons come in 3-13 on the regular campaign. Grizzlies played Heights in this field about 2 weeks ago in a game you may remember. Grizzlies won that game 5-0, and they played with only 10 men for 70 minutes. Has an early red card. Struck the Grizzlies, and whoops, sorry about that, Sam. And they had to play short for most of the game. Coin toss is completed. We're getting ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. And I will apologize now for something that if you've been watching all season, you already know, and that is my allergies are just absolutely running rampant. I'm on different medication. We'll see how that works. We're not going to know tonight. So bear with me, especially during the introduction of the players. Ooh, I can't do this from up here. I got to be down here. What am I thinking? Oh, and I got to do this. Okay, I hope that works. Teams are about ready to make their way to center. And Sam, you just want to get them. They're going to line up this way, right at the center spot, and just kind of get a group shot of all of them, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the teams playing in this regional semifinal contest here this evening. First, the visiting team, the Falcons of Heights High School. In goal, a freshman, number 0, Annalise Rivas. Senior defender, number 2, Allie Rupper. Senior forward, number 7, Mackenzie Bino. Senior midfielder, number 10, Mia Bachman. Sophomore defender, number 11, Abby Philippi. Freshman midfielder, number 12, Chloe Dow. Freshman defender, number 13, Josiah Dingle. Junior forward, number 14, Kaylin Jackson. Freshman forward, number 15, Jessica Enrique Diaz. Junior defender, number 18, Hannah Mack. And senior defender, number 20, Myra Tretto. The Falcons are coached by Randy McVeigh. He's assisted by Valentino DeGalato. And now, the starting lineup for your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. In goal, a freshman, number 1, April Isbell. At forward, a senior, number 5, Peyton Benoit. At midfield, a senior, number 6, Zoe Baker. At forward, a junior, number 8, Anai Ibarra Arevalo. At midfield, a senior, number 11, Grace Terhune. At forward, a junior, number 12, Angie Rodriguez Guzman. At midfield, a junior, number 14, Marare Flores. On defense, a senior, number 15, Leslie Bravo. On defense, a junior, number 17, Kaylin Heath. On defense, a freshman, number 18, Ingrid Parra. And on defense, a sophomore, number 21, Lillian Schilling. Grizzlies are coached by Austin Clifton. He's assisted by Christina Commons. Team managers are Auburn Lindsay, Mackenzie Nistis, and Tommy Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. The training staff of the Grizzlies is headed by Tommy Gonzalez. He's assisted by Addison Lindenmeyer. The official scorer is David Nick. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a correction to our starting lineup. Please give it up for defender, a junior, number 10, Susana Ontiveros. This is what happens when they give me the wrong line. All right, folks, we're getting ready to kick it off here. As soon as I introduced Ingrid Parra, I saw her standing over here on the side, so I knew I'd made a mistake somewhere. In the first half, Heights will defend the south goal. In goal for the Falcons, number 0, freshman Annalise Rivas. In goal for your Grizzlies, number 1, freshman April Isbell. Grizzlies are in their home blues. They'll be playing from right to left. Heights will kick off as the visiting team. They are in their road whites. And we are underway here in the first half. Thank God I didn't do that during the intros. Gosh almighty. If any of you out there is a doctor and can amputate my vocal cords, please feel free to do so. Susana Ontiveros will inbound to Peyton Benoit. It goes out of play. We'll do it over again. And Susana will do it twice. In it comes. Peyton gets ahead on it, sends it to Anai. Anai down deep. Centering pass in front and over the top. It'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. And that just told me that's something I need to do real badly here to get ready for our first goal. I better get that going. And that would be for crying out loud. Minute and a half in. Our clock is not working here. We'll get that, see if we can get that rectified for you. Here we go. There's a crossing shot, and that one went wide for a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. 2 minutes gone, no score. Northwest and Heights. Winner plays Friday, loser calls it a year. My favorite time of year is playoff time because anything is possible in the playoffs. Leslie Bravo sends it up to Flores. Flores on the far side. Brings it down, sends it wide to Guzman. Guzman tried to center one. It's kicked out. It'll be a corner kick for Northwest. Corner kick, Northwest. Headed out by Heights. Pretty good play defensively by the Falcons. Kalen Jackson tried to send it wide, couldn't do so. Marari has it now. And Flores will send it over here to Susanna Onaveros. Onaveros back to Kalen Heath. Corner kick, Northwest. In the air it goes. In front, headed wide, and it's going to go over. That'll be another corner kick on the near side now. Corner kick, Northwest. Zoe Baker will take it. After she retrieves it, evidently we don't have any ball shaggers. Usually we get some people to do that. Baker puts it in front. It's loose. Guzman sends it wide. Anai sends it, and that'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Substituting for the Falcons, number 19, Amira Hassani. Goal kick coming here. Heights trying to get it out to center. Lillian Schilling sends it up. Schilling to Baker. Baker to Terhune. Terhune now to Flores. Marari, shot. Loose in front, score. Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scorer number 5, Peyton Benoit. The assist, number 14, Marare Flores. And it's 1-0 Northwest. And I'd like to know why my music wasn't there. Oh, well. On the far side. Bringing the ball down is Guzman. There's a centering pass. Anai off the crossbar. Stays in play. And is finally cleared out by Heights on the far side. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. 33:50 to go. First half. 1-0 Northwest. And we're going to apologize again. Our scoreboard graphic is not working again. So we have no choice but to fix it at halftime. So we will clear it off the board, and we will keep it for you manually. 33:20 to go, first half, 1-0 Northwest. I do not understand why it did not work. It was working in pregame testing. The marvels of modern technology. They work fine until you're using them. Here's Peyton Benoit bringing it up the far side. And a long shot and a save there by goalkeeper Rivas. Rivas will punt it. Pretty decent punt. Rejected right back forward, though, by Guzman. Now on the near side. Out to center. Terhune gets a foot on it. Sends it forward for Flores. She can't get to it. Leslie Bravo gets a foot on it. It's kicked out of play, and it'll be a throw in for Northwest. Into Flores. Over here on the near side, Ontiveros has it. Baker. And Heights comes away with it. That one goes wide. That's heading for the grandstand, but it's going to come up short in the wet grass. The grass is running a little slow today. Peyton Benoit sends one for, that was intended for Flores. It goes out of play. It'll be a corner kick. Corner kick Northwest. Hanai will take the corner kick for Northwest. In case you're wondering, Liliana Hernandez is an injury scratch today. A last-minute scratch, because you heard Coach Clifton say everybody was healthy, and evidently Liliana is not 100%. So the youngster, April Isbell, is in goal. Goal kick, Heights. Out to center. Flores with it. Marari brings it up the field. Still with it, into the penalty area. Now she sends one across. Benoit can't get to it, and Anai hit it with her arm, and it's going to be a foul. That'll be a free kick for Heights High. 3, 4, 8. Out here on the near side it comes. Mia Bachman sends it forward, but it's going to be intercepted there by Heath. Heath sends it up to Baker. Baker puts one in there for Flores. Now Anai can't get to it, overled herself, and we'll have a goalkeeper distribution. Kaylin Heath intercepts that ball, sends it back forward. And that one is kicked out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. Ontiveros, right below us, will throw it in. And across the way it goes. Guzman can't get to it. Heights has it. Leslie Bravo giving chase on the far side at midfield. Schilling. Nice ball forward. This one goes right to keeper, Annalise Rivas. Back out to center. 28:15 to go, first half. 1-0 Northwest. Terhune on the near side. Susanna Anaveros with it. Nice move by Susanna. She'll send it forward for Anai. Anai to Peyton. Can Peyton get behind the defense? No. Nice play there by Chloe Dow. Goes out of play. Be a throw in for the Grizzlies. Peyton Benoit. Centering one. Anaveros has it, sends it forward for Anai. Give and go from Peyton back to Anai, and now she's in the penalty area. There's a shot that goes over for a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Oh. Correction, offside Northwest, free kick, Heights. Leslie Bravo sends it to Terhune, give and go. Intended back for Leslie Bravo. That didn't work out. Zoe Baker puts one in. Flores. There's a shot. It's going to go wide. It's going to go over. Still in play. Anai had given up on it. Now it'll be a corner kick for Northwest. Corner kick, Northwest. Grizzlies will take it in the corner. It'll be Anai again with the corner kick. Nice block on the shot that time. A volley by Baker, and it goes out of play. It'll stay with Northwest. Zoe again. She sends a long one in. Rivas will pick it off and have a goalkeeper distribution. 25:30 to go. First half. 1-0. Again, we apologize for our scoring graphic malfunction. Not exactly sure what's going on with that. We can't fix it, though, until halftime. Free kick coming for Heights. A boatload of players down there waiting to sub. Some of them have been down there for over 5 minutes. Hadn't been a sub opportunity. Benoit to Baker, back to Benoit. Peyton with some room. Now she sends one forward, and Flores is offside. Offside Northwest, free kick Heights. Heights will get a free kick here. Nice header that time by Peyton. Guzman has it on the far side. Chips it into the center. Nothing there but white shirts, but somehow it finds its way to Anai. She gives it back to Baker. Baker sends one for Arevalo. Arevalo gets by the defender. Still in, chipping it, and it's headed over everything. It'll be a goal kick. Goal kick Heights. Heights substitutions, number 3, Serenity Allen. Number 4, Alondra Villalobos. Number 8, Addie Meyer. Number 21, Rebecca Oliveira. Subbing in for Northwest, number 4, Brooklyn Bohannon. We got all the subs in, 23.5 to go, first half, 1-0 Northwest. We have a Goal kick coming. And Anaveros will send it forward for Peyton. Peyton, a long one, and that goes over everything. It'll be another goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Brooklyn Bohan intercepts it. Sent a weak pass to center. Schilling gets that one. She'll send it all the way back to April Isbell. Her first touch of the night. Back to April. And April pressured. There's a chance and a score. April made a mistake and got burned. Heights Falcons goal scored by number 3, Serenity Allen, unassisted. Allen ties it up. Grizzlies sub in some players, and they're about to sub in some more. Para, Emily Bravo, and Gabby Moda. Gabby Moda all come in. So they subbed in. Pardon me. They subbed in 6 players on that exchange. And they kick off again. 21:55 to go. 1-1 tie. Bravo to Gabby Moda. Moda sends it up on the far side to Bohannon. Give and go back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn brings it down the far side to Emily Bravo. Emily Bravo dishes it off. Sawyer Ross a shot and a save by Rivas. Rivas will have a goalkeeper distribution here. Bohannon again. Heights brings it back down, 2-on-5. Now a third one comes into the mix, and it's cleared out by Heath. Not exactly sure how to analyze the Heights goal. It's the first goal scored by Heights this year on Northwest. I don't know if they just caught us sleeping or what. All the way back to Rivas. Brooklyn stopped instead of applying pressure. I think pressure might have been warranted there. Out it comes. Schilling gets a foot on it and sends it forward. Ross to Raylan Grant. Back to Schilling now. That one goes all the way back for goalkeeper Rivas to pick up. Gosh, what a beautiful night it is for soccer, ladies and gentlemen. It's cloudy, so the sun's not an issue. It's not windy. It's not raining. It's not snowing. It's a little bit humid, but who cares? Temperatures right around 70. Kalen Mueller giving chase on the near side here. Trying to win it back. It's going to go out of play. Out it comes to center. There's another shot and a score. Heights Falcons goal scored by number 14, Kaylin Jackson. There's an assist on the Jackson goal. I don't know what it is. And the Grizzlies find themselves trailing now 2-1. Defense has been a little ragged here in the first half by the Grizzlies. They kick it off again. Guzman kicks it off, and here it comes. Emily Bravo can't get to it. Over here on the near side, Heights gets it, and now Angie Guzman brings it forward. Angie, she may do this one by herself. Passing it off to Brooklyn. Score! Northwest Grizzly goal! Goal scorer number 4, Brooklyn Bohannon. Goal, the assist on the goal, number 12, Angie Rodriguez Guzman. We're tied at 2, 17:55 to go, first half. April Isbell picks that one up. Sawyer Ross on the far side to Brooklyn. Brooklyn sends it up. Nobody's there, and Dingle will get it for Heights. Sends one forward, blocked by Brooklyn. Now it goes out of play, and it will be a throw-in for Northwest. Oh, they're giving the throw-in now to Heights. Grizzlies come away with it anyway. Lillian Schilling with it at the moment. She sends one forward to Emily Bravo on the near side. Now Kaylin Mueller's in her own zip code. Comes up to the penalty area from the left side, sending one in, and it goes over for a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Rivas takes the goal kick for the Falcons. Boy, our crowd sure got quiet. Kaylin Heath sends one forward. Sawyer Ross fighting for it. Brooklyn Bohannon comes back for it. Now Schilling with it. Schilling right up the middle to Emily Bravo. Kaylin Mueller chips one forward for Bohannon. Josiah Dingle kicks it out of play instead. It'll be a throw-in for Northwest. Schilling intercepts that pass, sends it to Bravo. Emily back now to Para. Guzman loses it. Substitution for the Falcons, number 20, Myra Tretto. $15 to go, first half. 2-2 tie. Certainly hope the Grizzlies haven't taken this team lightly. Because if they have, they just got a rude awakening. Twice. Out of bounds, throw in for Northwest. Guzman unable to control it. Here come the Falcons back. That one's too long, and Schilling gets it. Now Grant sends it to Emily Bravo. Bravo to Mueller. Mueller back to Para. Para gets around two defenders, finds an open spot, and sends it back to Grant. Grant dribbles into a crowd, and Heights comes away with it. Grant hustles back to try and get it back, so far unsuccessfully. Villalobos on the near side sends a long one. Pass to Allen. Galen Mueller. Fighting hard. Still fighting hard. Allie Rupper kicks it out of play. It'll be a throw in. Para will take it. And Para blocks that pass. Heights gets it right back. Allen with it. Para fighting for it. Can't get it. Allen still with it. Now she sends a long one in. April Isbell will handle it. And with 12:45 to go. 12:45 to go in the first half. She punts it. Out to center. Guzman has it. Bravo. Sawyer Ross sends one forward. Nice ball intended for Brooklyn. And it's kicked out of play. We'll take that and get a throw in out of it. Substitution for Heights, number 17, Rania Schneider. Seven names is too many. Especially when I didn't know they were there. Grizzlies sub in 7 players. Trying to keep the fresh legs in the game. There's a centering pass that's going to go over for a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Out it comes. Top of the arc. And it's sent right back in. Hustling for it is Rupper. And that one is chipped out. It'll belong to the Falcons as it was deflected off of Arevalo. Anaveros, nice job. Anai with it, gets past the defender Rupper. Into the penalty area, there's a shot and a save by Rivas. They got a nice crowd on hand. I was concerned that there was nobody here during the introduction of the players. They were a late arriving crowd, and quite honestly, they may have thought the game was at 6:30, which is our normal varsity start time, but Keisha mandated all the games start at 6. After all, it is a school night. Oh, too bad. Arevalo was all by herself. She had a breakaway if they get the ball to her. Now she gets it again, has a defender on her, and feeds it up. Give and go from Peyton. Peyton to Arevalo. Arevalo in. Trying to get a shot off. Can't do it. And it's cleared out to center. Kaylin Heath brings it up. She sends a long blast. That'll go wide. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. 9:50 to go. First half, tied at 2. Glad to have you with us wherever you are on planet Earth. With our executive producer, Sam Vasquez. This is Kevin Arkin on a beautiful night in Wichita, Kansas. Playoff soccer. There's one in front, headed by Arevalo, and a great save by Rivas. It'll be a corner kick, but great save by Annalise Rivas. Corner kick, Northwest. Rivas will take it on the near side. Kaylin Heath sends one over everything for a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. The lights are on here at Bobby Brubieska Family Stadium on an overcast night. It's getting dark a little earlier. Baker fighting for it. Can't get it from Villalobos, though. Now the Grizzlies will have, yes, it will be a throw-in for Northwest. For a moment, I thought they gave it to Heights. Onaveros throws it in to Baker. Baker centers one to Mueller. Now it goes through everything, and over to get it is Guzman. Guzman sends it in. Here's another one. Headed that time by Benoit and right to Rivas. A nice play, though, by both teams on that offensive thrust. Grizzlies fighting for it. There's Benoit. Back to Onaveros. Onaveros sends it up to Arevalo. Flores. Beautiful job by Mirari Flores. She's got it in the penalty area, still with it. Now she dishes it off. On the far side, there's a shot and a save. That shot by Baker. 7 minutes to go, first half. 2-2 tie. And if you thought this was going to be a runaway, you better think back, folks. It ain't happening. This Heights team's playing tough. Out to center it comes from Rivas. Kaylin Heath sees it goes through her wickets, and coming back to get it is Grace Terhune. Grace sends it back to Onaveros, who sends it up to Baker. Baker, a good lead pass. Baker to Guzman. And a shot and a save. Another goalkeeper distribution coming with 6:15 to go in the first half. Holy moly. I guess I better be paying attention here. 4, 5, 7, 18. Heights with the ball at center. Trying to get some offense going. Allen has it. She's already scored once. Allen with it again. And coming back, Anai comes back to help the defense and takes it away. At center, Anai with it again, gives it to Benoit. Benoit, she's trying to thread the needle for Guzman. Good idea. Substitutions for Heights. Number 4, Alondra Villalobos. Number 5, Liliana Vasquez. Number 7, Mackenzie Bino. And number 18, Hannah Mack. .448 to go and counting. Clock running. First half, Northwest and Heights tied at 2. Grizzlies scored first. Heights came back with a pair to take the lead, and then Brooklyn Bohannon tied it up. And all of that happened within a space of a few minutes. And other than that, it's been end to end. Guzman over the top for a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. No, the Grizzlies are getting their whacks at it, but not getting a lot on net, unfortunately. Rivas sends it up the near side. Merari Flores gets a foot on it. Now Terhune with it. Grace working hard on the far side. Gets one into center, but the only one there is Rivas. And it will be a goalkeeper distribution with 3.5 to go until halftime. Ontiveros getting the ball and giving it to Schilling. Schilling sending it forward for Baker. Here's a chance for Flores. There's a shot. Score. Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scorer number 14, Merari Flores. Tommy, do we have an assist on that goal? You don't think so? Okay. I'll take you at your word. Grizzlies take the lead with 2:30 to go. 3-2. This one popped back to April Isbell. And Isbell, in her first ever playoff game as a freshman. There are several freshmen in their first ever playoff game. Ingrid Parra being another one that comes to mind real quick. Emily Bravo, that's her first one. Kaylin Mueller, it's her first one. So we got some freshmen out there. Grizzlies trying to get another one here before halftime. They still got 100 seconds to do it. Merari again on the far side. Guzman, a shot and a save by Rivas. Unfortunately, the shot was right at her. Out to center it comes. Baker intercepts. She sends a long one, and Rivas a big save. Coming in to get it and failing to do so is Peyton Benoit. Good hustle by Benoit, though. Less than a minute to go in the first half. That one goes out. It'll be a corner kick for Northwest. Corner kick, Northwest. And with 39 seconds to go, Flores hustles over. Still got time. Now he's puts it out here in the top of the key, and Heights gets it. There's a shot, and it's wide right. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights, and that'll be the end of the first half. Halftime score, Northwest 3 and Heights 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand is open during halftime for your convenience. Head on over for a soft drink, a snack, a burger, or a hot dog. The concession stand is located just north of the main entry to the stadium. All right, for those of you who are on the internet, you're going to go dead for about 2 minutes. We're going to be back. We're going to fix this problem we have. 3-2 Northwest. We're going to go ahead, halftime break, and then we'll be back with more. Stay with us. HS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason, more than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This property gets sold right to.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big one of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Folks, welcome back to Bobby Brivieska Family Stadium. We are at halftime, 3-2 Grizzlies. Second half will be starting here in about 30 seconds. Grizzlies will be playing from left to right. And again, the Grizzlies are in their home blue uniforms, and they will take a 1-goal lead into the second half. And again, I apologize for my own breathing issues. You know what I think the problem is? I think I'm allergic to Tommy Roberts cologne. I think that's the problem. Are you wearing something special? Maybe Otis Skunk or something like that? No? Okay. Okay, I thought I'd check. Huh? No, I don't wear cologne. I'm already sweet smelling the way I am. Of course, you already knew that. And if any of you at home are buying any of this, I've got some swampland in Florida I'm selling tomorrow, so give me a call. We're still waiting for Heights to come back out of their meeting. They will defend the north goal. No wind at all. Virtually no wind. The flags aren't even moving. So, in the second half, Heights will defend the north goal. In goal for the Falcons, number 0, Annalise Rivas. And in goal for your Grizzlies, number 1, April Isbell. April gets a big hand from the somewhat partisan crowd. Okay, we're going to see if our scoreboard graphic works this half. I make no promises. But we're glad to have you back, whether it works or not. Northwest will kick off this half. We have Peyton Benoit standing over the ball. She kicks it off, and we are underway. And hallelujah, the clock works. We're right back at it. On the far side, Dingle's going to kick this one into the corner. Looks like it'll stay in. And it did. There's a push off the ball and a foul called by center referee Brian Bauer. Bauer, one of the better referees in the Wichita area, quite frankly. We were lucky to have him tonight. He's being assisted by Brian Palmer and by Oscar Nufio. So here we go. And that one is out of play. It'll be another corner kick. Corner kick, Northwest. Northwest will get a corner on the far side, and looks like Anai is over there to take it. Or is that Zoe Baker? That may be Zoe Baker with a big 6 on her. Is that Zoe or is that Anai? Is that 6 or 8? I think it is too. Zoe Baker will take it. In the air it goes. Pretty nice one. And Peyton tried for a header, couldn't make it go. Guzman saves it. And it went right through the wickets of Anai, who tried to volley it home, and Heights comes away with it. Here's a chance for Northwest. A shot goes wide. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Heights will get a goal kick. 2 minutes in, second half. And it is second half. The scoreboard clock now on the field is in error. I have nothing to do with that one. That ain't my fault, Lucy. On the near side. Hannah Mack with it. And she sends one up, and a pretty good play. But here comes Kaylin Jackson. She's got the one of the 2 goals for Heights. Trying to dribble through 4 players, can't do it. And Zoe Baker comes away with it on the far side. She sends one forward for Anai. Anai up for Peyton Benoit. Peyton's onside. She's got going 2-on-4 now. And a give and go back to Peyton. Shot. And it goes wide, and it'll be another goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Ontiveros to Marari. Marari in front, cleared out by the defense, at least for the moment. Here's a pass now to Baker. Baker off the crossbar. Ball gets kicked out of play. It'll belong to Heights. Zoe Baker ripped one, and probably a dent in that crossbar as hard as she kicked it. This one will belong to Northwest. Quick throw in to Marari Flores. And she spins and brings it forward. Now a nice lead pass on the far side. Anai with it. Takes a shot and a save by Rivas. Four and a half gone, second half. Grizzlies lead 3-2. Flores brings it up. Gets around one. Now she's tripped and a foul called. It'll be a free kick for Northwest. About 30 yards out, I would say. Looks like Zoe Baker's going to line up over it for the Grizzlies with that big right gun of hers. Brian Otten moves the line back. He will give him a whistle and we'll play. Away we go. There's a shot over everything for a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Play developed real nicely, and then on the free kick just couldn't cash it in. Rivas will have a goal kick here for the Falcons, and it's intercepted at midfield by Flores. Now Peyton Benoit gives it to Guzman. Guzman to Baker. Baker sends one in, too far for Peyton. And Rivas will have a goalkeeper distribution. Flores will tap it back. Lillian Schilling with it. Goes wide for Ontiveros. Susanna sends it up to Flores. Flores, 1-on-2. Oh, she lost the ball. Got it back. Takes it to the side. We're looking for some breathing room. And it goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Northwest. Ontiveros will throw it in. And she does and gets it to Anai. Now give and go, and Anai can't get back to it. That one goes into the concession building. Another throw in coming for Northwest. And Susanna throws that one in. Popped up by Arevalo. And that one's going to roll into the sellout crowd. And up it comes. There's one that's going to go over everything for a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Substituting for the Falcons, number 5, Liliana Vasquez. And a score by Guzman, I believe. Was it Guzman? Huh? Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scorer number 12, Angie Rodriguez Guzman. Alrighty, and we kick off again. And the score being 4-2. Here's another opportunity for the Grizzlies. This time it's Anai with a shot and a save by Rivas. Approaching 31 remaining in the second, 4-2 Northwest. Guzman right below us with it. A lot of room. And she sends a crossing pass all the way over to Anai, and she's offside. Offside Northwest, free kick Heights. Very unfortunate. Schilling sends it up now to Baker. Baker right down the middle for Benoit. Benoit, a long one. And it goes wide, and Rivas will let it go. Goal kick, Heights. And with 10 minutes gone in the second half, Heights will have another goal kick. Grizzlies leading it 4-2. On the far side now come the Falcons. That one is deflected out of play. Be a throw in. Throw in for the Falcons over there. Heights substitution, number 18, Hannah Mack. Baker, a shot, and Rivas the save. They're certainly keeping Miss Rivas busy back there. Now she punts one into the air. Bravo pops it up. Chance for Guzman. Guzman gives it to Baker, back to Guzman. Nice give and go. Now a centering pass that was intended for Peyton Benoit, but it was intercepted. Mirari Flores has the ball taken off of her foot. And here come the Falcons back. And a foul on Anaveros will give the ball to the Falcons on a free kick. And we have a player down and a clock stopped for an injury. We'll see if we can figure out who that is. Number 4. Injured Falcon is number 4, Alondra Villalobos. I think that looks like she just got the wind knocked out of her. Substitution for the Falcons, number 7, Mackenzie Bino. And the young lady walks off under her own power. And we're back underway. Far side. Goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. Four to 2, Grizzlies. 28 and change remaining. Regional semifinal game. The winner plays Friday night against either Junction City or the Blue Aces of East High. And if we win, that game will be here. There's a foul called on Grace. Free kick coming here for the Falcons. Loose in front. Oh, that almost went over Isbell's head, but she got there. Ball still loose, though. Good defensive help from her teammates on that one. Here's Marari doing a nice job to stay on side until the ball was kicked there. And there's a shot and a score. Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scorer number 14, Merare Flores. Flores gets the goal to make it 5-2. Heights kicks off. We'll let the clock catch up with us. Or us to catch up with the clock, depending on your point of view. There's Baker with it to Guzman. Working hard there. Grace Terhune on trying to get it back. Zoe Baker with it. Up the middle. Marari again, who just scored a moment ago. And an offside. Offside Northwest, free kick Heights. I had that called before the flag even went up. Heights will get a free kick from about 30 yards out. Out it comes to midfield. Who's going to end up with it? Looks like Heights will control it. Goes out of play off of Heights. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. 5-2, Grizzlies lead. Subbing for Northwest, number 4, Bohannon, number 9, Mueller, number 13, Ross, and number 16, Grant. Grant sends it back to Schilling. Schilling over here to Bravo. Back to Sawyer Ross. Ross sends it up the middle. And Bohannon now trying to get to the ball. That's going to get kicked out of play. It'll belong to Northwest for the throw-in. And it comes to Bohannon. Bohannon back to Bravo. Bravo back to Bohannon. Bohannon with 3 people on her, gets it through somehow to Flores, and it goes over the goal line. Pardon me, that'll be a corner kick. Corner kick, Northwest. And hustling over to take the corner is Sawyer Ross, number 13. 18, 23. Goal kick, Heights. Subbing for the Falcons, number 4, Alondra Villalobos. Coming in for Northwest, number 2, Gabriela Mota. Number 18, Ingrid Parta. And number 23, Emily Bravo. Can't believe I just said her name wrong. I don't know who Ingrid Parta is, but part of her is out there. Moda to Bohannon. Bohannon to Ross. Emily Bravo. Bravo sends it forward again. Now we have another offside. Offside Northwest, free kick Heights. 22:45 to go in the second half. Whoops. I think I just wiped out somebody's cell phone. I think it's Coach Clifton's. Emily Bravo, a long one. And it goes wide right. Goal kick Heights. Falcon substitution, number 11. Abby Philippi. In the air it comes, and Ingrid Para, that's 2 R's and no T's, gets that one, sends it forward. Now Schilling sends one up for Bohannon. Emily Bravo gets it, and gets it to Merari Flores. Flores weaving through traffic. Goes down. They call no foul, and I know why. It was in the penalty area. They didn't want to do that. Emily Bravo again. This time she'll fire it wide right. Ross sends it over to Para. Ingrid has one deflect off. That's going to go over the goal line. That should be a corner kick. Corner kick, Northwest. 21 to go. Second half. 5-2 Northwest. Winner plays Friday. Hopefully, we'll be playing here. In the air it goes. And that really didn't have much on it. And here's the chance for Heights to do something. They bring it down, and Grant is going to be guilty of a pushing foul. And the fact that the card stayed in the pocket, as far as I'm concerned, is a gift. Either way, it's a free kick for the Falcons. In the air it goes. That's going to go all the way back to April. She'll have a goalkeeper distribution here. Comes out to Bohannon. Brooklyn loses that one. Gabby Mota to Ross, and Ross sends a nice ball up in the direction of Merari Flores, who's just been all over the offensive field tonight. There's a header by Peyton. I'm sorry, that's by Mueller, excuse me. Goes out of play. It'll stay with Northwest, and Gabby Mota will handle the honors. Quick throw in to Ross. Beautiful trap by Sawyer. Sawyer looking to get rid of it now and leaves it over here for Emily Bravo. She sends it back for Grant. Grant on the far side up for Kaylin Mueller. Comes all the way back to Schilling, and Schilling sends it forward. We'll do it again here. There's Ross with it. And Ross was trying to thread the needle to Bravo. Couldn't make it work. Grizzlies maintain control. Kaylin Heath sends a long one up. There's nobody home there. She overplayed the offense. Now Ingrid Parra brings one up. Ross with it. Nice pop forward by Sawyer. Back out to center. Ross with it again. She sends one for Flores, and she's offside again. Offside Northwest. Free kick Heights. Free kick is in the air. She outkicked her offense. It's going to end up on the foot of Kaylin Heath. She and Parra send it forward. Parra has it now. And, ooh, boy, someone got hit right in the chops with that one. Here's Ross in the center circle with it. And she gives it off to Gabby Moda. Moda sends it forward for Brooklyn. Bohannon with it. Oh, and Bohannon tripped over the turf monster. So did Gabby. Now Ross sends it forward. And this one's going to go out of play. Substitutions for the Falcons, number 8, Addie Meyer, number 15, Jessica Enrique Diaz, and number 19, Amira Hassani. In for Northwest, number 12, Angie Rodriguez Guzman. And Guzman with it. She sends it over to Kaylin Mueller. Mueller at the edge of the penalty area, goes in deep, brings it back. Now she sends one in the direction of Sawyer Ross. Ross with a chance. Her shot is blocked defensively by Hassani. Pretty nice play. Moda gets around two defenders, splits the difference, sends it to the penalty area, gets it back. And she's going to send one all the way across for Mueller. And Mueller couldn't get anything on it. And it'll be an easy pickup for Rivas, and she'll have a goalkeeper distribution. 16 minutes to go in the second. Grizzlies lead by 3. Their biggest lead of the night. They actually trailed this game 2-1. They've had 4 unanswered goals since then. It was 3-2 at half. Here's Brooklyn with a chance. Oh, she tried to split the defenders, and they cleared the ball off her feet. Pretty nice play, if I do say so. And there's Schilling fighting hard for it. Gives it to Grant. Grant comes through the 2 defenders and gives it to Kaylin Mueller. Mueller back to Parra. Parra back to Mueller. In front of the crowd over there. It's still in play. And it comes back now to Kaylin Heath. Heath with a lot of time to make a decision here. And she sends it over up the middle to Guzman. Angie, 2 people to get around. She can't do so, and it's cleared out. Here comes Heights back with it. Moda intercepts for Northwest. Up to Brooklyn Bohannon. Bohannon, she's trying to get it into Emily Bravo, who was streaking through. There's Kaylin Grant with a big blast from the top of the arc. It's blocked by the defense. And Bohannon, oh, nice move. Moda, a beautiful ball. Nobody there, though. And an easy goalkeeper distribution. Moda. Schilling defensively for Northwest. That one goes out of play. It'll belong to the Grizzlies. Moda will handle the throw-in chore. Back to Moda. On the far side, it'll be substitutions for Heights, number 5, Liliana Vasquez, number 17, Rania Schneider, number 21, Rebecca Oliveira. For Northwest, Zoe Baker returns. Kaylin Heath will chip one forward. Grant wide for Para. Para bringing it up herself. Shot and a save by Rivas. That'll be a corner kick. Corner kick, Northwest. Pretty nice shot that time by Ingrid Para. And a nice save by Rivas. Zoe Baker to take this one, I believe. And it goes through everybody. Para hustling over there to get it. And does so. She gives it to Guzman. Guzman over everything for a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. You gotta be kidding me. Subbing in for Northwest, Peyton Benoit, Grace Terhune, Anai, and Marari Flores. Out to center. Marari, who wasn't out long, gets the ball, gets a shot. It's blocked. That'll be a corner kick. Corner kick, Northwest. And Anai will hustle over to take the corner. Ten minutes to go in the second half. Another goal would probably put this out of reach. Loose in front, kicked out of play. Another corner kick. Corner kick, Northwest. Substitutions for the Grizzlies. Number 10, Susana Anaveros. And number 15, Leslie Bravo. Schilling comes out, and Kaylin Heath comes out for a breather. So they make a couple of defensive changes, do the Grizzlies, with 9.5 to go. It's still a corner kick. Here it comes in the air, and now it's a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Rivas will take this one herself. Out it comes to, pardon me, out it comes to center now. We have Guzman, double team. She comes away with it. And she sends one forward for Anai, who's offside again. Offside. Offside Northwest, free kick Heights. I'm not sure I have 8.5 minutes of voice left. Free kick comes out to center, headed away by Benoit. Parra back there with Anaveros. Susanna, nice play to win it. Benoit with it. Zoe Baker with it. And now on to the near side, here's Angie Rodriguez-Guzman. And it goes out of play. That'll be a corner kick. Corner kick, Northwest. Oops. 18. Zoe Baker taking the corner kick. In front. There's a shot, goes right in front of the goal mouth. Now it'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, Heights. Falcon substitutions. Number 3, Serenity Allen. Number 14, Kaylin Jackson. And number 18, Hannah Mack. .6:45 to go. The clock becoming a factor in favor of Northwest at the moment, especially given the fact that Heights has not had any offense in the last 20 minutes. The entire game is being played in front of goalkeeper Annalise Rivas. That one is intercepted. Heights comes away with it. Now Gabby Moda gets a foot on it. Oops, and Moda's going to be guilty of a trip. And it'll be a free kick for the Falcons. Free kick comes out there to Hassani. And Moda intercepts it. Unfortunately, can't find a blue shirt with it. Unfortunate. And now here comes Anai again. Her pass is intercepted. And the Heights bring it back to center. Benoit centering one for Flores. Flores into the penalty area, has it taken away by Dingle. And Dingle sends it out of play, and evidently it was last touched by Flores, and it's going to be a a throw-in for the Falcons. Or are they calling a foul back there? Looks like they called a foul instead, folks. I'm going to take that back. Free kick coming for the Falcons. Less than 5 minutes to go. On the far side, Anaveros with it. She sends it to Parra. Parra sends it up to Benoit. And Benoit crossing one now for Zoe Baker. Baker back to Benoit. And that one is chipped out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Falcons deep in their own end. Ingrid Parra can't come back forward with it. And we have an offside. Offside Northwest, free kick Heights. Assuming all of this holds, we will be on the air at 5:40 on Friday right from here, and we will play either East High or Junction City, depending on who wins that game. There's a save by April. That's her first save of the second half. She sends it out to center. That one goes wide. It's going to go out of play, and it belongs to Northwest. What happened to my script? Crap. Well, part of my script has walked away. Are you kidding me? Well, it's not in the book. Can't be in there. Loose in front. Marari again. And we have another goal kick. Goal kick Heights. All right, Kevin, you're going to have to ad lib. Heaven help us all. Nice centering pass and a good job defensively by the Falcons. Parra with it. She brings it up, takes a long shot, and it goes wide. Goal kick Heights. Rivas will take this herself. 1 minute remaining in the game. Here's Heights with a chance. Deep in Grizzly territory. Hassani with it. She sends a long blast in. Knocked out of there by Leslie Bravo. 30 seconds to go. Now April Isbell will take charge of it herself. Looks like it'll end up 5-2 here. There's a long blast. Goal kick Northwest. 3-2-1. Final score, Northwest 5 and Heights 2. By virtue of their win here tonight, Northwest will host the regional championship game here Friday night at 6 o'clock. Their opponent will be either East High or Junction City, pending the outcome of that game, which is still in progress. Come on out and support your Grizzlies Friday night. Again, they kick it off at 6 o'clock. If you're unable to come out, we will be streaming the game live beginning at 5:40 on the Northwest YouTube channel. On behalf of both teams, we thank all of you who came out tonight to support your respective team. Please drive home safely. Have a good evening. I got to finish this. All right, and for those of you nice folks who've been putting up with all this madcap shenanigans on the internet, thank you. We will see you either in person on Friday or 5:40. We will kick it off on the Northwest YouTube channel. For our outstanding executive producer, Sam Vasquez, Kevin Arkin saying, Grizzlies win 5-2. I'll see you all on Friday. Hopefully with more voice than I'm leaving you with